So let's go with the third stage of the PSR, which is one of the longest stages of the race. It's 39 kilometers and 2,200 meters uphill, and I think it's a really nice stage to run and enjoy. It has not a special difficulty for the terrain, but it's difficult because we are spending a lot of time over 2,000 meters, and that's the main difficulty of the day, so just take it into account. We will start in Guils de Cerdanya. From here, just after the town, we will cross a section where we found a protected species of plant. It's a plant which flowers now in this period of time of the year. It's Gentiana pneumonathe, and we ask you, if you see this flower, please do not touch it, because the authorities let us go through here with this condition that we don't touch these flowers. So this stage follows all the time the GR11, which is the path that crosses all the Pyrenees, and we start in this first section up to Madriu mountain hut, which is 9 kilometers. It's a section where you will follow clear paths, then you will follow for a kilometer maybe a foresty road, and then in the last part you enter a more rocky section with little up and downs until the Madriu mountain hut, where you will find the first food station of the day. So from Madriu mountain hut to Angulestés, this is a 26 kilometer section, more or less. We don't have direct access by car. We think it's very important for you to know it. There is no way to get directly to the race by car. Only in Cabana d'Esparvers we have access 1.5 kilometers from the food station of Esparvers with an all-terrain car, and it's the only point where you can withdraw if you are in difficulties. So if you go after this point, you will need to reach Angulestés in any way, because there's no other way out. Also, being a long stage, it's important to take into account the time limits all the time, because at this time of the year it's very typical that there can be afternoon storms. We'll tell you in more detail in the briefing, but it's important to know all this information, and precisely in all this area is all the time that we are over 2,000 meters. So just information about the difficulties of this stage. So then from Madriu we face this 10 kilometers and 750 meters section to the next food station, which is Cabana d'Esparvers. It's not difficult, the terrain, but we go up to 2,700 meters in Portella d'Engorgs, and then we have a steep downhill, but again not very difficult. You can follow it, the path easily, and you will reach that second food station, which is at kilometer 19 of the stage. From here we face the climb to Coll de Lilla, which is the entrance to Andorra. The first part it's more easy, and then every time we go higher it becomes more rocky and steeper, but yeah, it's the last important uphill of the day. And then in Coll de Lilla we enter Andorra. Also an important site information, the mobile phones that you must have with you for security. We recommend you to turn off the data, because in Andorra sometimes, depending on your company, it's very expensive, the data. But we ask you to leave the phone on, so turn off the data but the phone on, because it's very important for us that we can call you in case of any emergency at any time during the race. So once we enter Andorra, we also enter the Vall, Madriu, Perafita, Claror UNESCO protected area. It's a very nice valley. You will go down following the river, and we think if you have enough energy still after this long stage, it's a very nice section to enjoy running down. Then Refugi de Font Verd, it's a mountain hut where you will find the third and last food station. This is a food station that the staff will bring all the food with a backpack, walking 5 kilometers, because as I told you, only in Angulestes we have access by car. And from here, a little rocky section which goes a little bit up, and then really easy down and flat section to Angulestes, where Angulestes is a lake. You will go next to the lake, and we face this last downhill section of 2 kilometers, which is very steep. Take it easy. You have a lot of kilometers in your legs, and we don't want you to fall here in this last steep downhill. After this downhill, you will reach the main road that crosses Andorra, and we cross this road through a crosswalks that is on the left side. We will mark to the crosswalks, and we ask you to cross through the crosswalks. And then you will enter Encamp, which is the finish line. Also in Encamp, it's quite a big town, and sometimes people can take off the marks. So we also ask you to stay tuned to the track on your watch in this section to reach easily and fast the finish line. I think that's it. So good luck and see you in Encamp.